Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Fans of Young and the Restless, get ready for an interesting trip as we delve into some predictions in this article, including what's next for Phyllis Summers. Based on known spoilers, we are providing predictions for the coming week. From the forthcoming trouble for Summer Newman and Phyllis Summers, interesting relationships between Nick Newman, and the enigma surrounding the stalker of Sharon Newman. We've got you covered on everything. Stay in as we dissect and examine these fascinating developments in the CBS soap series. Welcome to Soap Dirt on YouTube, CBS soap opera enthusiasts. For the week of May 22nd, we have 5 scorching Young and the Restless spoilers to share with you. These forecasts are based on CBS's well-known NFT spoilers. However, we are taking them and dissecting and analyzing them. And that's how these forecasts came to be. And we'd love to know what you think. Whether you believe that we have these storylines moving in the proper direction, or if you believe there is another solution, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to discuss it. Let's examine the first prediction now. And although it could happen this week, I believe it will probably happen the week following. However, all forecast that Phyllis Summers will be taken into custody. Additionally, Summer Newman will also get into problems. According to the spoilers for Thursday, May 25, Phyllis Summers takes a risk. Additionally, the weekly soap magazine contains several spoiler images of Phyllis. She is wearing the same style of glasses as she did when she attended her own funeral, and is dressed in all black. But instead of a beret, this time it was a black ball hat. She's skulking around town, and Friday, May 26, spoilers indicate that she strikes a deal with Summer Newman. Naturally, Summer wants to prevent her from going to jail. And Phyllis continues to be unconcerned with Diane Jenkins' legal troubles. Regarding it, Phyllis is unconcerned. The only things Phyllis worries about are avoiding jail time and her kids not disliking her. In order to still let Diane Jenkins off the hook, Phyllis is likely taking her time to come up with a plan. However, Jack Abbott is telling numerous others about this, so it will all be revealed soon. He has disclosed this to the police, and Diane Jenkins is aware of this. This week, I'm placing a wager that Ashley Abbott will be aware of it since Jack won't be able to keep it a secret. Mike Baldwin is aware. Lauren responded, "Yeah, sounds like something Phyllis would do," when he told her. So Phyllis must be taken into custody. She has to be arrested for all of this, even if the accusations are ultimately withdrawn. Summer could be charged with obstructing justice now that Chance Chancellor has discovered that she knew and has been lying to him. Therefore, we must wait and see. She won't likely be arrested, but she will undoubtedly get into trouble, especially with Kyle Abbott. The second thing we expect to happen this week is that Nick Newman will leave Sally Spectra behind in order to defend Sharon Newman. Because he won't end his relationship with her, I use the phrase ditch instead of dump. Given Nick Newman's track record, it is clear that he frequently moves on from one woman without breaking up with her first. Let's be clear, he doesn't actually need to dump her. I don't believe he will leave her. The issue is Sharon Newman's security. So the other day we produced a video. You can listen to Sharon's new front burner plot, in which she has a stalker, on the Young and the Restless playlist. We also investigated 2 distinct potential stalkers. On soap operas, Matt Clark's death doesn't really matter because he is dead. And the second one, which is the one we mentioned in the video, is the one we listed next. Cameron Kirsten, who was portrayed by Lyndon Ashby, is definitely her. Additionally, Cameron Kirsten, or whoever manages his IMDb page, went ahead and updated his credits for 2 episodes despite there being no confirmation in a promo, any images, by Young and the Restless, or by CBS. May 18 was the first. On that particular day, Sharon was in crimson lights, holding that bottle of champagne when we witnessed someone gazing in from outside. There is also a second credit for the following week. Nick Newman must safeguard Sharon because he is aware of how dangerous Cameron is. The previous time Sharon and Nick attempted to remove Cameron, he and Sharon were the ones to tie the man up and call the police. He has a burning desire for vengeance against Sharon as a result of his protracted obsession with her. Nick cannot permit that to occur. The issue is that Nick recently informed Sally he loves her and will support her through this pregnancy. Despite the fact that she has high-risk blood pressure issues, Nick can't put Sally before Sharon. He could, of course, but he chooses not to. He will therefore chase Sharon, and that will support what Adam Newman told Sally several months ago. Sharon is and will always be Nick's first love. Sally's faith in Nick will be shaken when he makes a commitment to her, and then quickly breaches it, which will make place for Adam Newman. Our third forecast is that Victor Newman will devise a fresh Sally Spectre sabotage scheme. This, however, is more based on conversations he's recently had with Nick and Adam, and than on any specific spoilers for this week. Recall that Victor Newman had volunteered to invest, note the quotation marks, in a new business venture for Sally Spectre outside of town. He will give her a sizable payment anyplace else, apart from, say, a city, as long as she has the baby, gives it to the Newmans, and then sets out on the road. Let's be clear about what he wants. He wants to essentially buy her baby, while he calls it an investment in her new business. He is about to lose patience since Sally refused to accept his offer, because Victor encouraged Nick to back away from Sally, which is what Nick actually did. In essence, he advised leaving her in Adam's care because, he knows how much Adam wants her. Victor is about to lose tolerance with Sally because she still has both of his boys entangled around her. And Nick hasn't done anything about it. Also, according to upcoming episode rumors, he might arrange for Sally to meet with Chloe Mitchell to talk about a potential business possibility. But the real concern is whether Victor will try to use this as an opportunity to harm her further. We'll just have to wait and see, but Victor is not going to stand by and let Sally's life plan unfold with both of his boys engaged. Victor is on the way to get Sally Spectre. However, it could not happen this week or the following week. I had zero doubts about that. And he wants to see his grandchild. He only wants Sally's grandchild to be separated from her. Our fourth prediction, which is for the coming week as well as the week after, is that Jack Abbott will go above and beyond to make Diane Jenkins feel special. He immediately agreed with Diane when she insisted, "I didn't hurt Phyllis." Actually, he didn't even get too worked up over her. When they entered the hotel room at the GCAC where Phyllis had set her up and had already had a sexual encounter with her. When everyone entered the room and witnessed Diane Jenkins choke her, she was already punching back. Even then, Jack sided with her. Additionally, you can see that on our Y&R playlist in this week's Young and the Restless promo. Ashley responded to Jack's argument by saying that he is currently totally hooked on Diane, and that's all that counts to him. And she is correct. I mean, his children are adults. The other child is deceased, and he has a grandson whom he obviously adores and spends time with. But why can't he get fixated on Diane and give her all of his attention? Has he not earned the right to spend his time and money however he pleases? As a result, Diane is currently confined to her home with the ankle monitor, but Kyle Abbott has just informed his mother that Phyllis is still alive and that Diane is okay. She is upset and irritated that she is unable to leave the house to even go looking for her. But everything will be made obvious in the coming weeks, most likely because Phyllis will have to come forward. If she does, the accusations against Diane should be dropped, unless Phyllis has found a method to still implicate her. Then Jack will take whatever action he can. He will likely give Diane a lavish honeymoon after their lavish wedding. She might get a lucrative job in the business from him. Once this is all finished, she can very much write her own check. All this time, Jack has continued to believe in her. The sixth and final prediction we have is that Tucker McCall will once more hurt Ashley Abbott. This information comes from some recent spoilers. As a result, on May 23, after an argument between Jack and Ashley, the latter decides to break the news of her engagement to Tucker. She had laughed off Tucker's joke about staging an engagement to upset Jack and Diane. The other night, however, Tucker revealed to Abby that he had proposed to her. It's clear that he is still thinking about it. Then Ashley informs Jack that she is engaged to Tucker. Tucker is surprised by that, but he is glad about it. Audra, Charles, and Tucker meet in secret at the same time and on the same day, and they come to an arrangement. What are they in agreement on then is the question. She wants Newman Media and is working with Nate to acquire it because she believes that if he advances at Newman Enterprises, he can place her in that position, and Nate Hastings has consented to that. So the crucial question is whether or not Audra and Tucker's relationship is strictly professional, or if she'll return to sharing his bed. In fact, he had to push Audra in the bathroom and out of the way of his suite when Ashley dropped by on him since he was sleeping with her while still attempting to entice Ashley into his bed. Tucker hasn't changed then. Comparing these two characters, one can see that Diane Jenkins, who was recast after coming back, is quite different from the figure that Maura West created before she died and set everyone up. However, the current Tucker McCall is the same. Although Stephen Nichols, who previously portrayed Tucker, has changed, the character remains the same. Sleazy, slimy, and unable to keep it in his pants, this will continue. The progression of these stories will be quite the ride. Watch every second of the CBS Subser. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay with us.